You have managed to confirm Microsoft's marketing and turned anything into an Xbox.
Yes.
So tell me about your new, I don't even know, your new OLED
I've got a tablet.
Xbox.
My new tablet Xbox tablet.
Right. This has made me wonder about some future content that might be fun. Basically.
Maybe, yeah.
That this particular tablet, after seeing the display, and you're going to tell everyone about it in a second, has made me wonder how viable it is as a gaming device.
Yeah.
As like a low entry price point, relatively speaking, for a beautiful display.
Yeah.
To play games on in a kind of handheld way.
Yeah.
It's a portable way.
Yeah. I get
What is it you got? Tell me about the screen.
Right. So
Because that in particular excites me.
I have got a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So long story short, my old tablet was ancient to the point where it wouldn't even like load stuff properly. Yeah. So I was like, I'll get a tablet. I did not buy this for gaming, by the way. This is a side product of me going, oh, hang on, I'll try gaming on this just for the lols, right? And it turned out like pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, I got, because I'm not an Apple person, I'm an Android PC person, I got an Honor Magic Pad 2, right? So yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Fine. But what it is it's a 3K display. Yeah. And it's also OLED, 1600 nits brightness peak, 144 hertz. The thing's got like one of the latest Snapdragon processors. It's got 12 gig of RAM.
That's ridiculous.
256 gig like internal memory, and all this other stuff. Wi-Fi 6, so it's like decent. But that screen,
that OLED,
3K OLED, 144 hertz.
Honestly, every time I see an OLED, I forget how beautiful it is.
So good, aren't they?
And it frustrates me. Like with the Ally X, it frustrates me that it's not compatible properly with VRR.
Yes, yeah.
In order to not have the flickering problem.
Yeah.
That I want it there.
Yeah.
And I totally get why there's the kind of the negative comments that we see about the Ally X in particular, when it's like it's not got an OLED. And with the Switch 2, when that's coming, it's obviously not going to be an OLED at launch, or almost certainly not going to be.
No.
The comments of it's not OLED, I'm not interested. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah,
because
I do. Yeah,
again, seeing your new tablet, I'm like, oh my god, that screen looks so
as
beautiful.
As a picture quality thing, OLED is miles better.
So much better.
It's so far ahead, but it's the VRR problem for me is the problem here.
Yeah.
I'll take an LCD VRR for a gaming device like the Ally X over an OLED no VRR.
Yeah.
But once they fix OLED and VRR so that it doesn't flicker anymore, like if that's even possible, but if it is because some devices do it. But anyway, if they proper nail down and get that like sorted, then I'm happy, because OLED, honestly, it blows your mind. Like if anyone's not seen an LCD Steam Deck next to the Steam Deck OLED, the LCD deck looks like 10 years out of date.
It looks like a Game Gear.
Yeah, it looks terrible because it's ass. Yeah. But I mean, unfortunately, the Steam Deck's LCD panel, I think, was rubbish out of the gate. Yeah. Whereas luckily for the Ally, even though it's LCD and it's not comparable to OLED, it's still a nice LCD screen. But this tablet, like OLED, it's massive. It's It's like 13-inch tablet or something.
Yeah,
12 and a half.
I think it's 13.
I think it's 12.5.
Oh,
so almost. Yeah. So it's a decent sized thing.
And 3K. So it's not. It's not a typical aspect.
It's a weird resolution, isn't it?
Yeah. So I can't figure out. It's not quite 16:10.
No. I can't tell what it is. No. Tablet ratio.
Someone will know what it is.
Yeah, tell us the ratio.
But one thing that's interesting with that is that we're seeing that on quite a few of the PC handhelds now, 16:10.
Yeah.
And obviously now you've seen it on tablets. I saw it on, was it Lenovo had the rolling OLED panel?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that extends up. So it goes up to an almost vertical display.
Yes.
And then seamlessly rolls down. It looks really cool.
You didn't do the sound effect. That's better. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. It's fine. That's slow-mo.
Yeah, that's slow-mo.
Okay. Yeah. Was that when the motor's breaking after like 2 weeks of doing it?
I think it's really curious. Yeah, when it inevitably peels the laminate of the screen.
Just flops out on the table.
I think it's really curious, just in gaming in general and just tech in general, that we've gone from 4:3
Yes.
to widescreen,
Yeah.
and now
it's coming back.
going back
Yeah, yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And it seems to be the fashion to go more almost square,
Yes, for that extra vertical space.
extra vertical space.
And I like 16:10. I genuinely love, like Steam Deck.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just can't get my head around it.
Yeah,
It feels weird when I'm like, oh, it's not
feels
right.
weird, but it looks great when you're gaming because
Extra
you've got
yeah.
extra view. You know, the only benefit of a 16:9, like for the Ally, is that it makes it extra portable.
Yeah.
So it's nice and small. But obviously, if you saw an 8-inch 16:9 versus 10,
Yeah,
the 10 will
big
look
difference.
much bigger.
Yeah.
You know,
And it is extra real estate. It definitely is.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So like you've got a 12.5-inch.
yeah,
Yeah, 3K.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's somewhere around that aspect ratio.
it's odd, isn't it?
Should have actually figured out what it was.
We probably should. Yeah, we're professionals.
Um,
I've only had it a couple of days.
as a display, like as tablets, I've never got on with, and,
No.
and you were the same.
Yep.
But as a display, I'm like, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And then for giggles, you're like, do you know what? Let's hook a controller up and
And play some games.
play some Game
Yeah.
Pass on this.
Can I side tangent by saying I sold my laptop to get an Ally X, right? Because I didn't use the laptop for anything but gaming.
Yeah, yeah.
The
okay.
occasional bit of like work.
So you
and,
wanted
like-
extra portability, you wanted it to be handheld.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
why not?
Yeah, so I got the Ally X, which
Yeah,
is brilliant.
yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I don't have a laptop anymore. It's like, this is kind of annoying because some stuff I want to do on a bigger screen rather than on my phone.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, I'll just get a tablet.
Yeah.
And that's when I led here. And now I've got a keyboard attachment. So I've turned it into a laptop.
You buffoon. And one step further, you started gaming on it.
Yeah. So I've got a
Your
gaming
full
laptop.
circle. You must have just
Yeah.
kept your laptop.
No, the Ally X beats this thing hands down.
Yeah. Yes.
But Game Pass streaming,
Yeah.
I thought would be fun because you can I just Bluetooth controlled sync to my games
Cyclone 2, is it?
Cyclone 2, just Bluetooth it to the tablet, connected immediately. I was like, cool, open Game Pass, and it's like, yep, you've got a controller. And it enters full screen because I was like, where's the full screen button on the website?
Wow.
Because Xbox, I don't know what you're doing. I don't think you guys know what you're doing either.
It's always
But-
windowed.
Well, they had an Xbox Game Pass app
Yeah.
before.
Yes.
They've sunset that.
Yeah, they have.
Because they've gone, we're merging this with the Xbox app.
Yeah.
You open the Xbox app, go to Game Pass, and it goes, open up your browser and type in.
You know what it is?
Like, what?
Especially with Android, so with Google Play Store.
It's the Play Store, isn't
the
it?
Play Store problem they've
Yeah.
got. Yeah, and I don't think there's a way around it with those two.
That sucks, though, because I wanted to open an app.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to go to Google Chrome and then play through that. But whatever, this is how you do it. So you got to go to Google Chrome, go to Xbox Play, and then you sign in. And then when you found the game you want, you click on it, and it full screens. It's like, sweet. Single player games, really good experience.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like, I had a great time. There was like minimal latency. Bear in mind, this tablet's like Wi-Fi 6.
Yeah.
I've got a Wi-Fi 6E router.
yeah, it does
so-
depend on a strong and stable connection.
So I was like, this is wicked. I was playing some Spyro, I played some Hot Wheels Unleashed and stuff. I was like, this is actually fairly good. I mean, the downside was like, I know this screen is really good, right?
Yeah,
So it's
3K
3K,
display, yeah.
4K, 100, 4K, 3K, 4K,
Wow. Do you work for PlayStation?
8K, 120,
Wow. My God. Yeah.
3K.
So is it 3 times 4K?
Yes,
Wow, it's a
that's it.
12K.
At 144 hertz. Yeah.
12K, 144
Yeah,
hertz.
that's it.
Amazing.
No, so the screen's 3K, 144 hertz OLED.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's going to look amazing. Everything looks great if you're watching something high def. But then I was like, stream looks a little bit muddy. I was like, and then I just thought, I wonder what the maximum, because I was like, how do I change what resolution it is? So surely I can put like 40p or something on here. No. So Xbox is locked at 1080p 60.
I didn't know that.
You can't change anything about it. So the only way you would be able to get higher resolution streams is with GeForce Now, where you can stream at like 4K and stuff.
Can you stream at 4K?
Yeah,
with
I'm pretty
GeForce?
sure.
I didn't realise. I just,
Yeah.
for some reason, assumed it's
You've got to be on the
440
like
max.
probably like £500 a day like tariff, but
I've not used it yet. That's the one thing. I can't be critical of GeForce Now because I've never used it.
no. But I think this is the use case.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Stuff like this,
Can you, it's not like
that.
you don't have to sign up to a contract. It's just dip in and out.
No, I don't know. I think you have to do like 6 or 12 months contract. So I'm looking to see if I can get a free trial because
Yeah.
I used to offer those just to try it on this tablet because I'd love to see it at its full potential.
Yeah.
So,
Do you know what I'd love to see?
What's that?
I'm just going to put this out there now for,
Yeah.
for the channel people that are watching. Channel people, the
channel
subscribers.
people.
Hey, channel people.
Hello,
I'm
channel
down with the
people.
kids.
Yeah.
I would love to see some kind of like Game Series styled phone controller,
Yeah.
like one of the good ones.
Yeah.
But that doesn't have the bridge on the back.
Yeah.
On either side of your tablet.
Saw it.
Yeah. I know they did the Aileron X4,
The
but
Xbox One, yeah.
yeah, I don't know if you need it to be sat at the base or not for that to work.
What's up, dude? Yeah.
I'm down with the kids again.
Cowabunga. Yeah.
Cowabunga, totally radical. It's stupid, okay? It's a stupid idea.
Just
I
to see if
know,
it can work. Yeah.
but I want to see it work. I want
Yeah.
to see a controller so you could have this 12.5-inch handheld and make the ultimate Acer Nitro Blaze 12.5.
12.5. Acer Nitro Blaze 12.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, confirmed.
And it's streaming GeForce Now games.
Yeah, I want to see that. And I'd like to test just the streaming like service difference because
Yeah.
Xbox, whilst it's good, I mean 1080p at that size looks a little bit pants.
Yeah,
Like
it's a bit
because the screen's
Vaseline-y, I
too
imagine.
good.
Yeah.
The screen's too good and it's just a bit muddy, a bit hazy, Vaseline smear.
Yeah.
Looks like a Nintendo Switch 1. You know, that's
Looks
a bit,
like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
yes.
Oh, I haven't done the bingo
I
card in
know, I was going to
ages.
say, but that is true. Performance mode.
Yeah.
So, bit pants. I then thought for a laugh, let's try play Black Ops 6.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Why is that even available to stream?
No.
Like, because I was looking at the games available and I was like, Black Ops 6. I was like, this is going to suck. But let's try it. Oh, my days. Because you're streaming some computer around the planet that's also connecting to a server, pinging back to there, pinging back to you.
It's awful.
The delay is horrendous.
Yeah.
Like it's so bad. And for some reason I was getting like weird freezing images on that one.
Yeah.
Like so every now and again I've run into a hallway and then my guy would just be like,
And then it does the curtain.
yeah. And then I was like, oh, now I'm back. But
I'm dead.
on the single player games I weren't getting that.
No.
So I was like, oh, this is weird. So do not play multiplayer games streaming. Like that's just horrendous. But I could see this if you didn't have, let's say, an Ally, because they're expensive.
That's where my head...
800 quid.
I know I was joking about
Yeah.
that. It would be funny. But that's where my head's at with like, is this actually potentially a cheap way
Yes.
of getting a really amazing handheld experience?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you say, if you can't afford an Ally X,
Yeah.
Ally X is what, $750?
750, I mean 800 like RRP,
Yeah.
but yeah, 750.
The
It's a lot.
Z1 Extreme is...
Still 500 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, the cheapest entry point to any kind of PC-style gaming is the Steam Deck
Yeah.
handheld. And it's still in the 400 price point, isn't it? It's in that
Yeah.
bracket.
yeah.
So,
Well, the OLED starts at 450.
yeah.
I think or 475. So one of those. I think it's 470. You know.
So is a tablet with an amazing screen actually it's at least an interesting experiment in handheld gaming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're getting a dual use device. You're still getting a tablet
Yeah.
that you can use with a keyboard. So basically, you've got a laptop and a control.
Yeah. I mean, but you would never get a laptop with a screen like this
No, if you you put that screen in a laptop, it's over £1,000.
easily.
Over
I don't
£1,000.
even know any. Like, someone comment below how much an OLED 144 hertz screen is.
I think it's
Like on a laptop. I mean,
yeah.
you know,
I think
I'd love
just
to
as a
know.
monitor on its own.
I'd be loads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they've managed to squeeze it in that cheap. It looks
know.
amazing.
It's IMAX certified.
What does that even mean?
No, did they take the cinema and just cram it in the screen?
Yeah, because I thought IMAX had to be like the super big screens.
It is. It's just small. It's what 3K, 4K is.
It is a really big screen, just small. You're absolutely right.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids did.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. If you enjoyed this clip, then maybe watch the full episode over on the main channel. It's going to be smashed between our faces. It's another reason to watch us for another hour.
Oh, yes. You're in for something special.